They say life imitates art, but I say art imitates life. The greatest works of art are born out of pain, struggle, and triumph. When I was 24 years old, I got punched in the face so hard that my nose started bleeding everywhere. And as I was sitting there in the corner, holding my nose, trying to stop the bleeding, I looked at the person who had punched me and I asked him, "Why did you punch me?" And he said something that really shocked me. He said, "You need to be punched in the face more often." If you were at war, someone would have to punch you in the face even harder than I did if you didn't have your guard up. And right now, you have your guard up. Your guard is only up because you're in a safe place. If you were in a combat zone, they would beat the living daylight out of you. And I want to see what it looks like when you have no guard up, when you're in a real fight, and what it looks like when you have to get up from being punched in the face. And he was right. There was this part of me that was being protected because I was in a safe place. That's why I was able to hold my guard up. But when I went into the ring, all of a sudden my guard came down and I was getting hit. And when I got hit, I started to feel this rage inside of me like never before. It was one of those moments where I started seeing red. I started seeing the tunnel vision of what it means to go into battle. You have to walk through the gates of hell to get to the other side. And when I got back up after being knocked down, something inside of me shifted. And it was at that moment that I realized that we were not given the opportunities to go through the gates of hell in our lives very often. But when we do, we should run through them, because if you don't go through the gates of hell, the gates of hell will come to you. You'll find yourself in a situation where you didn't think you could be. When you thought you had it all together, when you thought you had everything under control, that's when things will go wrong. And when you're punched in the face with all of your guard up, that's when you realize you have a choice. Either you're going to be a victim of circumstance, or you're going to take responsibility for your actions and rise above it. I tell you all of this because I know you're going through something right now. I can sense it. There's a heaviness in your heart. There's a burden that you're carrying. There's a pain that you're feeling right now, and I want you to wake up. I want you to wake up to the fact that you have a choice. You can either be a victim of circumstance, or you can be the master of your own destiny. You can choose to pick yourself up and dust yourself off and start again. You can choose to be resilient in the face of adversity. You can choose to be grateful for the opportunities that you have been given, even though they may not seem like much right now. My story is a very strong story. It's a story of struggle, and it's a story of triumph. It's a story that I hope will inspire you to keep going even when things get tough. Even when you feel like giving up, I want you to wake up and fight. I want you to wake up and realize that you have a purpose, that you have a mission to fulfill here on this earth. Don't let anything stand in your way. Go after what you want with everything that you've got. Life is too short to be anything but happy. Life is too short to be anything but successful. So I leave you with this, a motivational story of a young man who was punched in the face so hard that he started bleeding everywhere. A story of struggle, a story of triumph. May it inspire you to be the best version of yourself that you can be. Thank you for listening, and until next time, keep going. Keep going even when things get tough. Keep going even when you feel like giving up. Because the only way to success is through hard work, dedication, and perseverance.